we were expecting to be there for like 2 days, I think. And even Scott himself was worried that we'd be there for a couple of hours, we'd see everything, and then be bored for the rest of the week. And I tell you what, Scott, you could not be any more wrong. Let me just say that now. So we ended up staying for the whole week, basically. Like, we visited every single day that the set was open. Apparently, according to the crew, we kind of gave them life. We breathed life into them, seeing our reactions to the set, and so the little details they threw in there gave them like this second wind almost. They've been working tremendously hard, I tell you that, guys. All I will say about the animatronics themselves is you are going to love them. It's basically one for one from the game. They basically took the models from the game and made them into real life. But when we were looking at the monitor at what was being shown, it just felt like I would genuinely was in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Like, monitor aside, when you walk through into like the stage area and you just look at them just there, it just feels like you've been teleported somewhere, and it feels like you're genuinely in a pizzeria, and it's like a Chuck E. Cheese almost, but just I guess, a bit more cuddly and friendlier. They're so cute. That's all I'm going to say. They are super cute, the animatronics. But obviously, if you're a fan, you know that they're not as cute as they seem. Well, maybe they are, but it's just unfortunate, you know, what happens in the game. So there were certain machines there that we thought were just there for the sake of being there, but they were fully functioning. And genuinely, when we got most of our shots and stuff towards the end of the week, I would just be playing on these machines, basically, forgetting completely that I'm on a movie set. It felt like I was just in an arcade, basically.
Scott casually just drops me an email like, hey, how you doing? You want to come on the FNAF set? Despite my heart rate going to about 130 BPM, I kept it cool, calm, and collective, and I did actually respond and say, yes. We flew out to New Orleans. We got to basically go and experience the Five Nights at Freddy's set and see all of the amazing stuff that's on site, alongside meet some of the incredible cast, the crew, and just the staff members. This thing was built from the ground up within a huge warehouse. I'm not sure if I'm correct with this one, but I believe the total set spanned over nearly 10,000 square feet. And it really did show, like, when you walk in that set, it takes you a very long time to get from one point to the next. You want to go from the office to the main pizzeria? Expect a 25-second walk. This thing is true to what it would feel like to be in a restaurant. One thing I'm going to say about the movie set is that my expectations were, you know, they were high. I'm going to have to say they were high. I was expecting to see, you know, some things that the fans know. You know, we got like an office space, main pizzeria lounge, things like that. I can't believe I'm saying this, but my expectations were way too low to see the set and to see the atmosphere that they breathe into it and almost give that feel, man. It feels lived in. It felt ancient. Like, it felt like there had been people visiting this place for years, and maybe they'd forgot to clean a corner, you know, dust had built up in a certain spot. We got grimy handprints, paint chipping. It was all there. And it was so incredible to see. We started out our adventure, though, in the actual pizzeria, and we all went into the office. That was the first thing we got to see, and it felt exactly like you would expect a security office within a Five Nights at Freddy's world to feel like. Like, we got iconic things, we got the monitors, like, we knew that was going to be there. After seeing the office, though, we got to go down pretty much to the main area of the pizzeria. It was a big room. Like, I'm serious. Like, if you had families in there, you're probably going to be able to get, like, 20 families worth, it felt like, in there, bro. Like, that would be bustling. You could almost hear the children running around laughing, dropping plates on the floor, smashing things. All of the gang were there as well, and we got to see all of the animatronics, which I'm just going to start by saying, like, the talented people over at Jim Henson's Creature Shop have completely excelled when it comes to designing the animatronics. I can't even, like, begin to explain to you guys how accurate the depiction of them was. It's basically a one-for-one. Nothing at all was changed with the design of the animatronics. They look literally perfect. We were then allowed to sit on the side of the set, wear a pair of headphones, and we could listen in to the entirety of the process of the filming and see some of the live takes done. And first of all, I want to say, I'm amazed how talented the actors they have for this film really are.
Guys, I'm not just saying this. The animatronics looked absolutely amazing. I'm not just saying that. I tell you, you know, on the FNAF channel, they looked absolutely amazing. They looked great. The animatronics look exactly how they should be, okay? Not only that, just seeing the animatronics, we were allowed to interact with them. Interacting with the animatronics was one of the most surreal experiences I have ever had, because not a lot of people forever are going to be able to say that they've done that, right? Interacting with the animatronics in the FNAF movie. The animatronics had so much emotion as well, where they had a lot of movement going on with their faces and stuff. Like, it was incredible, man. More movement than I actually thought they would. They've got so much expression to their faces and stuff with their eye movements and the eyebrows and stuff. It was crazy. It really was crazy. And obviously I can't go into too much detail, but they had so much expression, so much life to them. They had so much life to them, which is kind of ironic, right? And yeah, like I said, I was allowed to hug Freddy Fazbear. So there you go. But I was so nervous meeting Scott, man, you know, because this was the first time meeting him, and I've, you know, we've been talking for what, like 8 years now? Yeah, about 8 years. I think 8 years ago, around now, was when I asked for FNAF 3, VIP access to FNAF 3. I was so nervous, but it went so well. Scott is amazing, guys. Knew that anyway. But Scott is so friendly. He was so welcoming, so accommodating. He really cared about us, and he looked after us so well. I can't put it into words, guys. He treated us so well. He's so respectful, and kind. He just made the whole experience even better. Being around him, he just had this positive glow radiating out of him at the movie set. You could really tell he was loving it. He was loving every moment of it. Seeing Scott happy at the movie set, watching the scenes and stuff, was just really nice to see. And again, something that I'm never going to forget. All in all, guys, as you've heard from me and probably the rest of the guys' videos, it's positive. It's positive. From the pizzeria set to the animatronics to the props, the cast and crew, the director, it's all positive.
I've just got to say, first of all, wow, what an incredible job they are doing. They've literally looked at all the source material possible. Some have even played the VR game to make sure that the FNAF movie is accurate as it possibly can. And honestly, they have done such an amazing job that we were emotional. The first scene when we saw the animatronics doing their thing, we got emotional. I'm not afraid to admit it, as an almost 36-year-old man, I got a tear in my eye because this game has been brought to life, and the way they have done it looks perfect. It wasn't a cry out of sadness or despair. This tear was a tear of joy that I've only once shed before, twice maybe, over my son's birth and my wedding. But this one, it was a close third in the grand scheme of tears I could have shed. And honestly, you're gonna love it. If you take anything away from this video today, I want you to take away the fact that us who went to see what was going on the movie set were so happy that we got emotional. The emotions we went through were pure joy. It was emotional, happy tears. It was just the sense of relief to know that everybody over at Blumhouse has done such an amazing job that you can feel like you are in the game. The FNAF Pizzeria. It is identical to FNAF 1. They have stuck so closely to the source material, it is unbelievable. When you watch the movie, you will feel like you are watching a FNAF remake. You are watching the FNAF 1 game, but on the big screen. The show stage just looks like how you saw it in the games and in the FNAF 1 trailer. If you've ever seen that, it'll probably be on screen right now. It looked exactly the same as that. The animatronics were up there and they looked incredible. It was magical. It was crazy to see how well the set had been designed and how much care went into it. Just little things. They had a show stage button. They had Pirate Cove was looking amazing. And just the overall vibe. It felt 90s, late 80s, 90s vibe when FNAF 1's meant to be set around about 93, roughly. So it had that vibe. The aesthetic was there. It was a pizzeria designed specifically to be Freddy Fazbear's. It's not just a generic 90s pizzeria. This is a Freddy Fazbear's pizzeria. When I say that this place is all linked together, it's all linked together. Like, you can go behind the show stage and you get to parts and service. Parts and Service is there, and you get to go in there and you see broken up animatronics and endoskeletons and loads of wires and everything like that. The set dressing for the entire thing is incredible. So you got the Parts and Service, which has a very cool scene. So you got the Parts and Service, then you've got the corridors, which exactly like in the FNAF games. If you have a look at the cameras on Five Nights at Freddy's 1, what you see on there, I'm pretty certain they're all there. Except you actually get to see the kitchen. But the office, that was one of the first places we actually got to see. We went into the office and it feels like the FNAF 1 office. You walk in through the door and you just immediately go, this is FNAF 1. This is Five Nights at Freddy's 1. This office right here has got the TV monitor set up. You've got the Celebrate poster. I tried to honk Freddy's nose. You'll have to just watch the video and find out if the nose actually honks or not when I release that. And it's all there. It's perfect. They've got a fan. The fan is there. The detail, the accuracy that has gone into this is absolutely amazing. The fact that you can walk through this movie set pizzeria from the entrance all the way through to the backstage and the Parts and Service room, grab a fresh slice of za and actually just treat it as a one building entity is absolutely incredible. And it just shows the dedication, the research, the love, the passion that everybody has put into this project, and you will feel that. You will feel it when the movie comes out. I gotta give a massive round of applause once again to everybody involved in the set design and the animatronics and just the whole thing. The Jim Henson team has done such a good job of these animatronics that they are one for one. It's like you've just gone into the game files, pulled out Freddy, plopped him on the stage and went, you're good to go. That's how accurate they are. These are perfect. Like, using that word is so liberally spread around nowadays, but these are actually perfect. They're 1-2-1. Jim Henson and the team decided they wanted to go. The Jim Henson team wanted to get them perfect, and they got them perfect. When I say going up to them on the first day was emotional, I mean it. The first scene that we watched was to do with the animatronics, and they were perfect. Everything about them was just spot on. There's literally nothing more I can say. There is nothing more I can say. They are amazing. Proper animatronics that move. The way that they have done they've got expressions. Their eyebrows can move, their eyelids can shut, their mouths open, like Freddy can lip sync perfectly in time with songs. That's how good they are. You're not gonna go into the movie theater and think, I don't believe these is just a man in a suit. It's just a man in a suit. It's not, it's animatronics. Actual animatronics. It's amazing. And the expressions that they can show, I'll wait until you see the video. We got to interact with the animatronics. Yes, we did. Wait until you see that video. And they were reacting to what we were saying. You could tell from their facial expressions. It was amazing. It's one of those things you just have to experience, right? You just have to trust me that they're one-to-one models. They're huge. They're taller than me. They're talking to Dorko, and he's a giant. And they are big old boys. And Foxy, I mean, everybody's favorite Foxy, right? He looks incredible. And Bonnie's my favorite. Just a giant with those ears. The ears add on like an extra foot. They're huge. And the cupcake. Carl. What can I say? Amazing. If there's going to be one thing you take away from this entire video, apart from the animatronics looking absolutely amazing and the pizzeria just being absolutely beautiful, it's that Scott loves you. Scott loves the FNAF fans. He loves them so much. He has done everything in his power. This man's working tirelessly night and day to make sure that this film is going to be the best it can be for the fans. He always has the fans at the frontmost of his mind and in the deepest reaches of his heart. The amount of love that this man puts into the franchise to make sure that the FNAF fans are happy. He tirelessly pores over the script, watches each scene like an eel, and he makes sure that the fan is going to love this. The fan is going to love this. That's what he wants. And from a fan's point of view, he's doing an amazing job. Yes, he's my friend, but from a fan's point of view, I'm over the moon. I feel like I have a close enough relationship to Scott that I can tell him if I don't think something's going to work, or I can at least hint it, and then hopefully he picks it up. But he has done such an amazing... I didn't have to say anything. I was just able to soak it all in, enjoy it for what it was, and just be over the moon. I'm still smiling a week later. Oh, I wish I was there to see the rest of the film and just to soak it all up, but yeah. And speaking of which, Scott's love and putting things in. Easter eggs for the eagle-eyed viewer out there. There's gonna be Easter eggs, and I can't even count them on my fingies. I can't count how many Easter eggs he's added in. So hey, there's rewatchability in there, or maybe you're an eagle-eyed viewer and you spot them as you go through it. But there's really cool Easter eggs and callbacks to old lore and things like that. Nothing important to the storyline, but just little things in there that you'll be like, I know what that means. It doesn't mean anything to the story, but that's cool. Thanks for adding that, Scoot.
open them for anything. Okay? Promise? Okay, hold on. On three. Your turn like this. On three. This way, this way, this way. You're going to open your eyes, okay? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Take them off.
Yeah, we're at the movies. You're in that?
Guys, all I'm going to say is look in the background. Look in the background and you might see some familiar people, okay? Let me just say this right here. Zoom in there. Who is that? Zoom in there. It might be a little bit pixelated, but who is that? I don't know. And zoom in up there. I don't know, you know? And I think there is another one here, but you're not really going to see much of that. But yeah, familiar faces right there. That's all I'm going to say.
Who is that on Employees of the Month? Yes, guys. Yes, guys, I can announce that I have a little Easter egg in the movie with some other content creators as well. I am an Employee of the Month. So, yeah, there you go. That's my little cameo Easter egg thing, I guess. You can see other people as well. So this is 8-Bit Ryan, DJ Stir, Fusion, Baz, I think I tweeted about this before. That this is exactly how I wanted it to be. SpongeBob in the Krusty Krab commercial, or Mike Wazowski on the Monsters Inc. commercial. Just sitting in the background somewhere. Look, it's me, guys. Look, I'm there. There I am, guys. Employee of the month. But yeah, I wanted to be a happy employee. I wanted to be like SpongeBob at the Krusty Krab. Just a really happy worker there who loves Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, basically.
I can't believe it, dude. I am in the movie. I am actually in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Me, Daco, and a few others. I don't want to announce everyone in case, you know, some of them aren't even shown here on that left side right there, but I am one of the people on that Employee of the Month wall, and I'm not gonna tell you guys which one I am. Okay, guess which one I am. Okay, you guys guess, and you know, if you've seen my earlier face reveal, you know what I look like. But I'm one of the people on there, and I cannot believe that I am on the wall in a scene with Josh Hutcherson in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That is insane to me. That's actually insane to me. Like, when Scott came to me with like this opportunity, I was like, okay. I mean, I haven't shown my face in forever, but I can't pass this up. Like, this is insane. So yeah, to Scott, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I cannot believe it. Even if this is all that I am in the movie, like I'm only here for like 3 seconds, I'll take it. These are like the best 3 seconds of my life right there. I'm on the back wall. That's so cool.
Over here, you've got Employee of the Month. Now, this is one of my favorite parts. This is one of my favorite parts ever. If you zoom in here, if we enhance, you see my man Daco right there. And I'm pretty certain this is Fusion. If I remember correctly, my old man eyes can't see it right now, but I'm pretty sure when I do the editing, I'll have zoomed it in, and that is Fusion Z Gamer over there. My man's has got a cameo, but he's not the only ones. I'm pretty sure this is Ryan on the bottom right-hand side, 8-Bit Ryan. I think this is Baz up in the top. Again, my eyes can't quite see on the screen, but I'm just remembering it off memory. And I think I'm January Employee of the Month. I think I'm Mr. January. So we've all got like a tiny little cameo in there, which is an absolutely extreme honor. When Scott sent me an email saying, hey, take a picture for us, I thought, oh, what's this for? And he said, it's for the FNAF movie. And there we are. I'm officially in the FNAF movie, which is crazy, right? It's absolutely insane. So it's an absolute honor. Absolute honor. I think that's Sturf down there as well. Absolute legend as well. It's amazing that Scott even thought about us and asked us to be in here. It's absolutely crazy. It's a dream come true. I'm in Hollywood, baby. I'm a Hollywood actor at this point. It's crazy.
If we look at this scene here, we got Employees of the Month on the back. Who's that? Is my eyesight bad, or that looks like me, right? I mean, I guess I may as well say, in some capacity, I guess, in picture format, there was one frame of me that exists on a wall in the pizzeria. Yes, I did my past experience here. I was once an Employee of the Month. I worked hard for that. It's weird how I'm in the trailer, technically, though, to some capacity. Like, even though it is just a picture and it's blurred as well. I mean, you guys who know who I am, you're gonna notice me on the board, which is a small little nod that I am in this universe, and I was working the day shift at some point in time, getting my stuff done. What was I doing that night shift though, you know? Like, what are you guys saying? You want to let me know? There's lots of other faces too. We've got Baz, we've got Dorco, we can see other faces over to the side right here. I'm trying to make them out, I barely can. I'll leave it up to you guys to try and see who else you can spot on here.
Okay, so I'm getting tagged in like some movie trailer or something. I don't know what's going on. It's like some people keep talking to me about the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm like, what? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I'm trying to sleep or whatever. So I thought we would just watch this together. Let's see what all the hype is about. Let's just watch it real quick. All right, everybody's freaking out. Like, relax. I got the Five Nights at Freddy's official trailer pulled up. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked for reacting to this. But I just gotta see, like, everybody's tagging me. I don't know what's going on. Oh, this is about to be good. Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos? I don't know who that dude at the end was, but he looked kind of fire. Yes, you guys, I am entering into my actor era. You can start calling me Corey X Hollywood. Yo, Tom Holland. Hey, let's co-star on something, you know? Nah, this is I'm not an actor, guys. This is literally, I just got to be a part of something really cool. Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's was huge for Corey Kenshin. It was super dope to get that call from Scott. I'm not gonna lie though. Like, I was nervous the whole time. I don't know how much I can talk about this, so I'll just wait until like the movie comes out and stuff. But yeah, it was a once in a lifetime thing. I couldn't say no to that. And especially it playing such a huge role in, you know, the success of the channel and the changing the trajectory of my entire life. I had to. I'm gonna get up out of here. Got another movie deal. Me and Tom Cruise working on the next Mission Impossible. Y'all about to see me in the back, like, no. This is so cool though, cause y'all gotta understand, I'm just a nerd, bro. I'm just a gamer. Like this is, I see myself the most regular dude of all time. So like, just seeing this is, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Go see the movie October 27th. This has been a long time in the making. Some of y'all probably like grown-ups now since the game came out, the first game. But best believe I'm gonna be in that theater. And when my part, when my 3-second part, I'm like, yo, let's go. Yo, the people next to me about to be like, yo, is this a taxi driver? What the freak? Oh man. Yeah, this video is just paying homage. Thank you, Scott. I love you, man. Until next time, my brothers and sisters.